Om Bhavatapa Pranashine Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayine Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Today's interview, Shri Pundrik Mehta, was my father. Now this was very interesting again. It was a long interview, but we've just put a little excerpt of it. He had I've been talking about this earlier also in my videos, that he had a group of satsangis, who used to come and learn from him. He used to teach fundamentals of Indian philosophy. And 3-4 times a week, there were different groups of people who would come and, attend his class. So this was 1st of May, 2013. And his birthday was 13th of July, okay? But one of my friends suggested to me, because he was keeping very bad health, and if you look at him in this video, you can't tell that he was so sick. He looks so bright and awake and everything, So one of my friends, not his student, said that why don't we celebrate his birthday on the 1st of May? So I said, no, his birthday is not on the 1st of May, it's on the 13th of July. So she said, look, he's keeping such bad health, so just now he's up and about and he can talk and all that. So why don't we do it? And 13th of July, we can celebrate his birthday again. What's the problem? So I said, yeah, it's a good idea. So this was 1st of May, 2013. Yeah. No, sorry. I'm sorry. Not 2013, 2003. Okay, I made a mistake. So 2003 was the time when he left his body. 1st of May, all these students had gathered and all that, and he gave this talk on Ma, And will you believe, 13th of July, he was no more there. He passed away exactly after 1 month after 1st of May. He passed away on the 19th of June. So I'm so glad that we took this talk of his. It was a pretty long talk, but I've just given a little excerpt of this. And it was wonderful. When he saw the interview, he said, why don't we do it again later? Like I'll do it properly. I said, no, this is fine. He said, no, we can do it again. I said, okay, we'll do it again. But that moment never came, because after a month or so, he passed away. And so I got this much, This is what I'm showing you. Jai Ma, have a look.
From that onward, it became necessary for me to meet Mataji as much as I could. And I made it a point that I will meet her time to time, and whatever was possible we did without serving. And within that, it was not that easy to get fit, but I made it possible. There was no vacation I went to except to Ma. Right from the time 1954 till the time that Ma was there. Every vacation was at the feet of Ma. And I had, in between also, when Ma would come here every day, every evening with Ma. And at that time, since I was reading philosophy, I wanted to ask many questions to Ma. So I used to go to Ma. People would say, don't disturb Ma, she's busy with everything. I said, I'm not going to disturb her. I used to wait for her. In the evening, when everybody would go away and Mataji would retire, I would sit outside the Parnakuti alone with so many other girls protecting her that nobody enters the Parnakuti. I would do my job or whatever I did and think, oh my Ma, I have come to see you. But the point is I can't come because all these people are preventing me from it.
We want to ask you now, there are devotees who know Ma, who've been to Ma, who know about Ma. There are lots of people who don't know what Ma is. Right. I mean, over here right now in this gathering today, I think, some of the people don't know what Ma is. We have experienced her magic, but they haven't. So supposing they have to ask you, who is Ma?
Right.
That you're talking so much about Ma.
Right.
Who is she? But, what would you say?
Yes, I'm coming to you. Who is Ma? Who was Ma? You can't say who was Ma. Who is Ma is the only question. See, the great saints, yogis, and a number of sadhakas, and great philosophers like Gopinath Kaviraj have tried to understand who Ma is and have not been able to put her in any slot. They say it is impossible for us to put her in any slot and say that she is an avatar or she said, they have not been here. But the question is, we have to tackle the problem. Whatever they say. Therefore, I have found that Mataji's own words and what has happened to all those Mahatmas put together explains to some extent who Mataji is. Mataji has said three things. The first thing she says is, somebody asked, who are you? She said, Aap jo mano. Whosoever you think I am that. First answer. Second answer is that, Jaisa bajayega, aisa sunoga. Second is that. And the third thing is a Jivo Bhav.
Jemun Bhav,
Jemun Bhav.
Temilab.
Temilab. These are the three from which it is possible. Because Ma is what you think. I have known Mahatmas. After that I have met so many Mahatmas and so many sadhakas and so many Mahat Bhaktas. And from them I have gathered this news that people have seen Mataji not merely as a human form, but some have seen her as Krishna, some have seen as Shankara, some have seen as Durga, some have seen as Chinnamasta, some have seen in whatever form that you have your concept of the highest in the universe. What you have, you feel the God is. What is within your heart, you have seen Mataji in that particular capacity. Therefore, this is one thing. Therefore, I say, I am what you think. What does it mean? It means that I am everything. I am all pervading. I am without form. I am nirakara. But the question is, for you to understand me, you have to project a concept, and therefore I will be able to put in that concept, and therefore be able to see me who I am. Because you cannot find me in the nirakara state. But I have known people who have found her in nirakara state. In the sense that when they have found her in that nirakara state, they are not there. Ego, that is cosmic consciousness. The consciousness merged, and they have found that they are everything, including the sky, including the stars, including everything. And then they say, but we were not there. There is no experience here. So all these things I have met people, and all of them have confirmed this kind of thing about Mataji, all that. So who is Mataji? Another very interesting thing about Mataji is, we know about avatars, so many, Ram avatar, Krishna avatar, so many avatars. And you see 20 avatars we talk about in Bhagavad Puran. What do they come for? They come for a cause. They have a mission to fulfill. All of them have a mission to fulfill. Mataji is the one thing who never had a mission to fulfill. She has come down, and therefore what does it mean? Come down without a mission? Ahetuki kripa. It is a causeless benediction that it is there. Anyone who is there, who is capable of taking it, take it. With the open sea, go and collect as much water as you can from it. And therefore people are attracted, and so many people are blessed just because they have come near her vicinity. And that's the way she came. She had no purpose, but she changed the lives of many, took them to mukti, took them to bhakti, took them to anything that they hoped for. And with the great, her usual laughter and her joy with which she emanated and all that, she changed so many people. It is a sensitivity in your own growth, which was there for the purpose of coming near her and finding that you are transformed. It is she. Therefore, that is one. Another thing which he said, Jaisa bajayega,
Vaisa sunoga.
aisa sunoga. What does it mean? It means that with whatever, how you come to me, you will get a total response. Who can say that? A person who has no ego alone can say that when you come to me with a particular point of view, a particular ego, that reflects upon me. And because it reflects upon me, I respond completely towards you. Therefore, it fulfills your needs. Whatever is lacking in you, I am going to fill you up with the perfections which I have. Because you come to me with your imperfections, and this is what Rigveda also says, that when you do yagna, yagna means only one thing, you sacrifice your infirmities, and I have the capacity to fill you up with my perfection. What sacrifice? The presence of Ma was enough to undergo this totality of change. This was Ma. So therefore, it is the bhavatmak jagat. This whole jagat is nothing but bhava. It is not intellect. It is the bhav with which you approach. And that responsibility. You go to Ma and say, you are my mother. You see the Kanya ladies always say, we only know her as a Ma, which is wonderful. Because Ma will take you and there are people I know who say, we went to her saying you are God. And we have seen nothing but God. Likewise, I have seen, talk to people and they say, what are you talking about? I have seen her only as a flame. Jyoti, Jyotisham Jyoti. And nobody. He said, Chinmayu. Chinmay means total consciousness. This whole universe is nothing but consciousness. And he said, what is the akara? What is the question of any naam or rupa? Ma does not have a naam or rupa. That is what you project. And that was you see the body. But if you have the capacity, the sensitivity, you look at her and what do you see? You only see Jyoti. Nothing else you can see. It's just that. And therefore, what can we say who she is? Only you can say, yeah. Ma always says that who is the Guru? Do you know? When Ma has given Diksha, these are not the things known to everybody, but I am going to tell you. When Ma has given Diksha, she has said that my Diksha does not make me Guru, but it will arise your inner Guru, and that inner Guru is me. So where is the distinction? He said this Diksha or this benediction, blessing I am giving you will open up your own inner higher Guru. And that Guru, when it's open up and guides you, you will find that in me. So is she a Guru? She is not. You can tell her she is not a Guru. You can say she is Guru. But her body is, you may not say is not a Guru. But I even don't say that. Whatever she is, even the little ounce of it she is pujaniya.